All right, well, hello everybody, HisRoyalFatness here. Welcome back to the channel and to another live stream. 60 TP time, yay! I literally have not played this tank since it was rebalanced some time back, except for like a few warm-up games, which were okay. But yeah, anyway, sorry I didn't get around to streaming this weekend. Was just a tad bit preoccupied, but back today with a another stream, and I plan on whipping out quite a few more this week, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. Hello to everybody in chat. Hope y'all are doing well. Skip Dreadman, Miyamoto, Leon, Ant-Man, Army Lover, Neil, Jax, Jack, aka Mercy as well. Welcome to the stream. Acrine NSX, welcome. Good to see you guys. Thank you very much for joining me today, as well as everyone else who has joined or is currently joining the live stream. Fun to have you here as always. Okay. Hey, Venice, how are you? Doing okay. I actually have a headache right now, so great. But I still wanted to stream for some unbeknownst reason. Hopefully, it's not too bad. We shall see. Mandatory Bobby check. Okay. Mandatory Bobby check. I got you. She is sleeping on my lap. You can barely see the top of her head. There you go. There's your Bobby check. Hope you're excited. I'm gonna let her rest there. I am sitting cross-legged. I'm wondering how long it's gonna take for my feet to fall asleep with Bobby sleeping on them like that, but oh well, it is what it is. Hello, Royal Chunkster. Oh, that's a new one, Royal Chunkster. Okay, hi. Vanessa got headphones, so it feels like I'm your driver in the tank. XD, oof. Okay, have fun with that. Alrighty, so let's start discussing the 60 TP. Yeah, interesting changes. I think the tank is still good, but the changes I got back in the day, I think for the most part, were not for the tank's benefit. I think it's still a good tank though. What does it have going for it? A solid armor profile frontally. The upper plates are good against standard rounds, especially APCR. Not so strong against premium rounds or high pen like tank destroyer rounds. They can usually go through the upper plate, but if you're using the tank 7 degrees of gun depression, upper plate armor is pretty okay, except for maybe around the turret ring, the driver's hatch, and stuff like that. Lower plate's actually kind of small in this tank, and it has like a double angled lower plate, so you'd be surprised how many ricochets you get underneath the tank when people miss the lower plate. It's kind of memes. Turret, for the most part, frontally is unpennable, except for the small hatch. You still have to watch out for the hatch. People will hit it, but it's pretty small. Good armor profile, and pretty good mobility because it has the improved gear oil. So the improved gear oil increases your speed going forward, your hull traverse rate increases, your engine power. It basically, right, it makes your tank a whole lot more mobile. So gear oil is pretty clutch. Also, since we're on provisions right now, run protective kit. Thank me later, you'll get ammo racked a whole lot less. Okay, other than that, mobility is okay. I mean, I think it goes about 43 forward. Oh, 36 top speed forward. Oops, I got confused. Okay, 36 top speed forward, 15 in reverse, but the tank is very quick in reverse. Has good traverse speed, good reverse speed, decent forward acceleration, decent top speed. So mobility for its size and its armor profile is definitely nothing to complain about for the most part, in my opinion. Camo, we're just going to ignore. Armor I already described. Now, HP is 2756, which is a whole lot of hit points. That's great. You're in the above 2600 category for hit points, so 2700 is very nice. Now let's discuss the gun, because the gun is probably where I have the most qualms with this vehicle recently. So, 2355 damage per minute. Hey, ain't that great? So your damage per minute is definitely on the lower scale for tier 10 with a 16-second reload and 630 alpha, which is 10 less than most of your 155mm guns or 152s in tier 10. Most of the time they have 640, and in some cases they have, you know, all the way up to 690. This one is 630. Slightly lower, but it's all right. So standard alpha is okay. Premium alpha is okay. The HE is pretty bad. 720 alpha on the high explosive is not very saucy, dude. I pulled up to a Leo 1 earlier in my warm-up games. I had tungsten shells running, and I rolled 690 with a high explosive shell. And I was just like, dang, I literally roll better than that with the AP and tungsten. It was probably just a particularly low roll, but it's kind of like whack in that regard. My major qualm with the tank now. It's schema for ammunition and its ammunition pen. So, APCR standard with 265. If this was 265 AP, it would be fine. 265 APCR, not so hot. APCR has bad shell normalization. That means the pen drop off is pretty bad across distance, and also it means against angled armor is struggles. And I'm not talking about all angled armor. I'm talking about E100 lower plates that are barely angled. You will struggle to pen with your standard rounds, which means you have to resort to the heat quite often in those heavy tank brawls. IS-7 that's facing you, it's basically sideways. It's like a 50-50 pen sometimes if you go through the side of the pike nose, right? So APCR is just a dog water ammunition type, in my opinion, for the most part, and it does have that as a standard round. So you will get a lot of troll and annoying ricochets with standard ammunition. Furthermore, heat pen is pretty bad as well. Basically, you're running about 310 heat pen, or 315 I think it is, which is really not great for a 152 heavy tank gun, and that forces you to run calibrated shells. If you do not break that 330, 340 heat pen area, I would usually recommend running calibrated on your heavies, because you will need that pen when you're facing an E100, a Yagi 100, an IS-7 sometimes, right? You need that extra bit of pen in those heavy tank brawls, and so calibrated is kind of a must on this vehicle nowadays. You would actually have okay damage per minute of 2500 if you could get away with the rammer, but I personally would not run rammer on it. Accuracy is what you would expect for a 152. It's troll, but not the worst in the definitely not E100 levels, but it can derp a little bit. Overall, I think the tank is still decent. It does have a nice combination of characteristics: 7 degrees of gun depression, pretty good mobility, especially with the gear oil, decent armor profile, decent alpha. It's just the gun can be a little bit lackluster at times, but the playstyle is pretty easy to comprehend. So let's jump into some games, hopefully have a good time, and see how things go. I think for my 9 warm-up games, I averaged around 4,100 and just under 70% win rate. So not the worst performance, but those were early game warm-up rounds. We will see if I can actually perform well now. Okay, so we are on Mayan. Definitely going to go towards the middle, as they don't really have too many heavy tanks that could counter me, except for maybe a 60 TP, but the Type 68 will be no problem for me to deal with. We do have a single 1-to-1B going med side, and he is 1v2 over there, so hopefully my allies can assist him. Too bad our Progetto didn't help him out there, but ooh, interesting. Enemy's medium tanks did not, in fact, go to our med side, so our med side should be relatively secure, all things considered. So I'm going to pull right on up over here. Do have the support of a Jagdpanzer E100, and we're going to pop the tungsten and load a HE shell for this dude, and there we go, 823. So even with tungsten shells, we were barely able to get 800 damage out there. I believe the high explosive max roll, if I am not mistaken, is about 900 flat, and I'm concerned about over-peaking this in case they have like a 183 or something back there, so I'm just going to put an APCR shell there just in case. And our 1-to-1B, unfortunately, already sacrificed his tank to the Shadow Realm. I'm trying to decide if I should rotate back towards mid here. I think this SU is going to poke us, maybe. No, he's going to get spotted by something, right? Okay, the SU is not poking. The enemy 60 TP is up top here. I am still a wee bit concerned. Let's wait to see the 60 TP fires. 60 TP did just shoot, and he got tracked, and we're going to aim very carefully in at his lower plate here. And yes, there you go. That's the accuracy you can expect from a good old 152 alpha caliber gun that's not a more accurate tank destroyer. Did I hit the SU? Nah, there's no way I hit the SU, right? Absolutely no way I could have hit him. All right, let's see if we can pick up a quick clear on this dude. Alrighty, very nice. I'm gonna check my damage here. Oh, I shot under the 60 TP and penned the SU. What are the odds of that? Fortunately, our Yag is being a great bait here. Oh, first game and we already got our ammo rack. So I will say on the positive side for the 60 TPs, this tank deals a lot of module damage, especially if you have consumables active. And as you're able to see, we had no problem ammo racking that poor SU 150, 122.54 over there. 268 is kind of chilling back here. See if we can shot into his side. There we go. Good shot. As long as you give this tank ample time to aim in its shells, the gun does perform fairly well. I'm going to reverse, and look at this reverse speed, by the way. It says it's 15 on paper, but it's actually about 19 to 20 degrees, and that's because of the gear oil just kind of making it go that little bit faster. And it's quite satisfying when you can reverse out of a situation at 20 kilometers an hour, especially since this tank has decent acceleration. So here's what I'm thinking. Would love to amrack their 60 TP. No, I was too slow on the draw though. Wait. Let's wait for a side shot here, maybe. Dang, I missed the side shot. I really wanted to try and hit near his ammo rack location there, but we already have 4,000 damage. And so we're just going to go deal with a good old Jesus over here. Now we still have the tungsten activated. Now this is roughly where the 60 TP's Amrak's located. So that's where you want to shoot to kind of aim for, is that gap right below the turret. But it's not a guaranteed pen, especially if he's running protective kit, and I have free farm here, so don't mind me. Your boy is just gonna chill here for a little bit longer, maybe get one more shot out into this dude. There we go. He should get taken down. And we have a wild 183 pushing in for me here. But the 183 should not have gun depression to really shoot me all that easily. So we'll just gun block him a bit. And this dude's going to be toast before I can really farm too much in him. So this was an easy game, right? This was one of those just chill scenarios here. We got an easy, I think, 5,000 damage out there. RNG was kind of on our side, like low-key. We shot under the 60 TP and we blind fire pinned the SU that was behind him. And then we Amarak the SU. Oh, 6,000 damage first game. Not even an ace. I aced it the game before this, by the way. It was only 5k, but it was a much more intense game. So, yeah. Okay, I mean, I guess that works out. Both teams had some very questionable players, but I'll take it. Yeah, I did ace it last game. I did. Okay, the game before I started. All right, well, that was a pretty good start to the 60 TP stream, I will say. Degrees reverse speed. Did I say degrees of reverse speed? I meant kilometer an hour reverse speed. Don't mind me. Like I said, I have a bit of a headache. My thought patterns right now might be all over the place, okay? Skill issue. What's up, Haxie? It goes hard in skirmish, not gonna lie. I'm sure it does, Button. But as long as you're in a scenario where you don't have to worry too much about penning stuff, and it's not such a fast game that you need insane DPM, the 60 TP definitely can still cook. It's probably not my first or even in my top 5 choices for tier 10 heavy tanks personally, but I know there are a lot of players out there that still enjoy it. Nothing like it was in the past though. A couple years back, my goodness, this was like the most played tier 10. Fans, I've been watching Eric play for some years. Somehow you never get clustered by red teams. Yet somehow I get yellowed by 1 or 2 reds every time. It's usually positioning, and trust me, if I get yellowed all the time. Trust me. I put myself in bad scenarios all the time. I am sure at some point during this stream, I will push it to a bad spot and get yellowed by 2, 3, 4 tanks, get killed, and be like, bruh. It will happen. I guarantee it. Well, I don't guarantee it, but I am 90% confident it will happen at some point during this stream. We're going to try and take an early crossing towards the park here. Hopefully without getting ourselves nuked. We do manage to get 1 ricochet there. And unfortunately we get penned by this dude, but we should be able to aim in for his lower play or his side. There we go. 600 damage into him. I'm going to have to deal with this object 752. I don't want to send the open due to crossfires. So I'm going to start taking care of this dude. Enemy type 71 already done got himself griefed there. So, yeah, RIP to that man's there. Object bouncing off of me. Let's aim for the rack, maybe. Unable to rack him there, but this dude's getting griefed as well. Ay. The girl came in too. Yeah, this game is kind of over for their players here. Let's just kind of try and pull forward here a little bit. Give him some hard angles. Does pen me, but I should have the clear on him. No problem in just a moment's time. There we go. Nice little clear. And I'm actual loaded up. Okay, so I think if there was a TD there, it would have nuked your 183 by now, so I'm going to start flanking this Yag. Not a bad start to the game. Unfortunate that we got nuked kind of on the crossing a little bit, but now we're kind of cooking up, and let's see what we can do with our kind of average penetration here. I don't really want to waste my max roll on this kill shot if I don't have a clear pen on him, but now I do, so let's take it. There we go. Nice little clear there. And that's already 2 kills and about 2k damage or so dealt. Enemy team is getting farmed pretty hardcore here. I think what I will do now is, let's see, is this Bashot the Yawn in a position for me to shoot at? Look at that, by the way, look at that Bashot's upper plate. I can't even really pen it because of APCR. Nice little high explosive shell there. Unfortunately, he has a spall, so it didn't really do all that much damage, but I'll take it. And you know what? This grill is looking kind of saucy back here, so I think I'll see if I can clear out this grill in a moment. Our Yag should have the AMX here. You got him right, buddy. Nice. Let's just flank around for this Yag. I want my E75 move. E75. What are you doing, buddy? There's no point in sitting there. Okay, you know what? The E75 is on an adventure. Let's go deal with this grill. Get some easy damage on him. It's already game over. This was a very fast-paced battle so far. I think the grill's farming an AFK. Either that or Hori just really sucks at shooting grills. I'm not really sure here. All right. Pop that spot. Grill really just sat there and let himself get HE'd for like 1100 or like 1200 by Yag. Just under 3k damage though. I'll take it. Enemy team wasn't too solid there, so nothing too crazy happened that game. My team just kind of blitzed through the park and cleared their team out. I think the Hori was AFK. No, it didn't say his tank was destroyed. Usually if you're AFK at the end of the game, your tank self-destructs. Maybe he just set his device down and was doing something. I don't know. Fantasy got 1 of 15 Amaraks so far. Why do I need 15 Amaraks, Amory Lover? Mesa dropped 6 kills like this. 6k, sorry, 6k, my goodness. 6k like this, yes. Not too bad over there. That was actually my highest damage game of the day so far. I had a few 5Ks in it during my warm-up rounds, and nothing too much better than that. But I did get an Amarak, so it's like, yeah, it's kind of scripted, right? We're going to go hill here. This tank is actually pretty good on hill, especially from the optimal spawn. It all does depend on whether my medium tanks are able to at least prevent the enemy team from taking hill. They did not. They weren't even close. They were... Oh, okay. Dude. Oh, my... I don't even understand, dude. The Patton could have driven around us here. Anything. All right, let's put a quick shot into this STB at least. Okay, STB got nuked. E3, you kill him. W. Well, fortunately, our E50M managed to track their STB there. At least they only have a Bashaltion on the hill as well. That was kind of a weird. Maybe the delay low-key kind of worked in our favor. All right, there's a good old-fashioned BZ. We'll shoot him in the side of the turret. Nice little high roll there. And, oh my, our team. To be fair, our team has the better spawn of mines. E50M took the right positioning there to kind of hold the entrance of hill. Our Patton's probably going to get himself griefed. I mean, yeah, he's not in the best position, to be honest. And let's see what this BZ does. Oop, BZ might give me a nice shot here on the front of his turret. I'm just going to pop the tungsten shells there in order to get a nice little guaranteed pen. There we go. He gets taken out. And we might even... Okay, 263, 268 are back there. We know there's probably like an XM or Kero back here as well. I'm going to see if I can start pushing in even more aggressively to start shooting this batch out while my tungsten shells are activated for another 6 seconds here. So let's put a just AP shell into him. Nice little max roll there. Good stuff. And yeah, I mean, this game's won already. Our Evil Hunter's getting grief, though. That's kind of funny. Well, I mean, that's what you get for flanking on this map, going through and counter cap. The Evil Hunter, you shouldn't do that. Alrighty. Can't spot anyone from this bush here. Oh, there's the 268, or 263, I guess. Yeah, I ain't penning a 263. It was just HEM. Oh, I guess I hit his gun. That's unfortunate. I was aiming for the engine deck there. So 263 is just hiding. I think the XM must be back there as well. And I don't really have shots on the Kero. Although I may have shots on the Kero here in a moment. I don't want to overextend just yet until the 263 or something gets killed. Or if the Kero gets yeeted off. We'll have to see. Oh, there's the XM. 350, you shoot at him. And I'm just going to sneak in for a moment. So sorry to do this to E50M. I want to hit this, though. Ah, the E50M's still pushing in against me. Very nice. To be fair, I deserve that. I pulled in front of his shot there. All right. Now I can take this position, though. Since the E50 already fired, now I can take the position. All right, let's hit this one. Oh, my gosh. Second Amarak. Okay. I think the 60 TP Loki has juiced module damage, if I remember correctly. This thing gets a lot of Amaraks. We've already got 2 in, like, 3 games. That could have been the first game. Okay, well, I'll take it. Not the highest damage game, but the Amarak kind of saved my battle there. I think I got like 3.5, 3.6, something like that, once it was all done. 3.6. Okay, lovely, lovely. All right, not a bad game. Fortunately for us, their team did not know how to hold hill well. The STB should never have tried taking hill. He should have gone entrance of hill to the right side of where the BZ was and just kept us from poking the mid. And that would have maybe given his team a chance of winning, but that's why I don't take hill in a tank that doesn't go faster than 60 kilometers an hour, at least right off the bat. If I can, unless I'm guaranteed to maybe take it, like they have no meds or anything that can get there before me. Mine just so underrated. Mine just dog water. 2 out of 50 Amaraks. Nice. I love that. This tank can Amarak XD. Yeah, this tank seems like it can. Next on the Amarak agenda, we're going to go for the 777, yeah? All right, so we are on Fort Despair. Now, enemy team, do you have a mouse this time? An E5, 77, a Kron. They also have a couple medium light tanks and a 183. Much heavier lineup, but we also have a VK90 here that can hold with me. However, if we look how this map is, or how my team is progressing here, it's only me and a VK90 and a 260. A 260 is going to get just destroyed on this side. VK can hold if he knows how to side scrape properly. And I really can't poke around the corners without getting myself nicked. So I'm going to spot the crossing for now. Although I might be a bit... Let's just aim for the tungsten shot. Look at that. It damaged the mouse's Amarak. I'm telling you, dude. Tungsten and alpha on this thing, like that combination goes hard. All right, so the mouse already took a shot for the team here. I'm going to see if I can maybe get a second shot out onto him. Unfortunately, that does not appear to be the case. But the 752, not really giving me any shots here. There's the Kron as well. Their mouse is already getting yeeted over on that end a little bit more. The Kron might cross here in a moment. So I'm just going to stick it out over here for now and see if this Kron starts crossing left, right, or center. Looks like he's going to go right side. No tungsten anymore, but a nice side shot into his tank there. And Good shot, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, this dude probably didn't even aim for the hatch. He just drove and fired and it hit. So, insane RNG there, but good shot all the same. I'm gonna rotate out now and be more aggressive in helping my heavies before they get overmatched on this end of the map here. Mouse is still kind of lost in the sauce, so let's just load up a heat shell for the side of his turret. There we go. 340 heat gave me enough pen to pretty easily overmatch him there. And I'm gonna see if there's any way I can help start clearing out this E5, maybe. Or maybe I can go back and clear the mouse, but... Oh, I do have a max roll loaded up, which means the 7.52 might be within my ammo rack range. I just need to pull forward a little more. Dang, he did not pull forward. Let's just load up a heat shell here then. Alright, nice little heat shell into his turret there. That puts me at 2.3, and yeah, this game's over. I'm just gonna take one from the Yag and from the mouse here and just pull forward. I'm not really concerned about what this mouse is up to. Mouse is almost dead, so let's clear his tank out real quick. There we go. And nice stuff. Alright. Now we continue the process of cookery. Hello, my friends. How are you? There's no TDs back here that can even cover this side. Alrighty. Very nice. Let's just put a shot into the cron there. Pull back a little bit. He's firing HE. My 260's coming up, and my VK are finally coming up to support me here. We're 3 versus 2 on this end. So, yeah, it's kind of jobber. Now, I'm going to do a silly play just to try and get that ammo rack out. Oh my gosh, this 260's just getting in my way, dude. Like, pull around or something. You don't have to hug me on that corner there. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't get my ammo rack, and I know the 7.52 is a weak ammo rack there as well. And let's just continue the pressure here on these last two opponents, and hopefully call it a good game. Yep, that was a pretty chill game. Yeah, if their mouse had gone heavy side, maybe it wouldn't have been such a sweep. Their mouse wandering into the middle of the map and just getting lost for the rest of the game kind of caused them to get overmatched on heavy side there, especially as this poor E5, who actually did okay, all things considered, like tried to push up and take map control, and then a 7-7 and Kron were just in Narnia. Like their heavies are not the best there. 260 actually did okay. He actually did better than our VK90, which surprises me, but maybe our VK90 was holding more and our 260 was farming off of them. Fannis has called the 777 a 7.52 twice now. Don't tell him. Why'd you have to call me out on that? Dude, I always get those two tanks' names confused. I don't know why. I always call the 777 a 7.52. Maybe because it's just really annoying to say 777. Like, you just have to say the same word every single time. Like, 7.52 just rolls off the tongue really nicely. I don't know. Maybe my brain's just like, stop saying that. It's too harsh. I mean, they kind of got the same gun, lol. It was my guess for the stream that he does 15 Amraks. Either he gets Amraks or Fatness Amraks them. Oh, so I can also get Amraks. Noted. If I'm not at 15 by the end of the stream, I'll just drive sideways in front of Yags and see what happens. Take protective kit off as well. Got it. All right, hey Trev, how's it going? Going to bed now. It's about midnight in Germany right now. Keep up the calm gameplay. Good luck. Thank you very much, Fluffy Tracks. Going pretty well. Hopefully you have a good sleep yourself. Alrighty. Next game. Not very many heavies. There's some tier 9 heavies. No, yeah, no tier 10 heavies. It's all tier 9 heavy tanks. Interesting. Let's see if I can spot anything else up on this crossing here. We did find the Jaeger-Roo. Interesting. So there's the Conqueror. There's the Kampfpanzer. Let's put a quick shot into the Kampfpanzer here and pull back into some safety. Alrighty. We will have to watch our rear here because no one on my team is really keeping an eye on C-Cap, which could be very problematic for me. As you can see, our 1-2-1 just made a massive boo-boo there. Got himself nuked for most of his hit points. I'm not going to overpeak because of the Yag's positioning here. So I think what I'll do now... I don't have anyone to cover my flank here, and there's also a Yag back over on this side that could be pressuring me soon. I should theoretically have cover fire from some of my allies, but I'm going to pull it away back towards our spawn. There are a couple meds that could be coming around behind us soon. TVP and 1-2-1 are both over here, so I want to be able to help deal with that. And the enemy team is going to go get a double cap as well. Alrighty, there's the enemy's 1-2-1. Let's aim for a rack on him maybe, and shot goes to Narnia. Now it's basically going to be 1 versus 2 back on our spawn. Soon to be 1 versus 3 once this E3 starts pulling up. So, yeah, this is not looking so good for your boy here. I wish my meds had just, like, paid attention to the front here instead of just wandering into Narnia, but you know how teammates are. Teammates sure do love to wander, and my team in this case is no exception. Alrighty. I'm just going to take the hit from him. I don't want to shoot unless I know where that TVP's coming from. This is going to be a loss. This was a loss from the moment we had an AFK and a 1-1 YOLO into A-cap. It's just like we were down so many tanks right off the bat there. Alrighty. Let's see if we can put a quick shot into this Yag. There we go. 615 to the Yag there. I'm going to keep backing up into the corner so I can get safe with my E100 here. And let's see. Oh, of course, the 4005 is pulled up to a position to shoot at me, so we're going to have to counter angle here a little bit. Alrighty. Yeah, this game is just Jover. This game is just Jover. With this type of team here, it's long Jover. Alrighty. Alrighty. Up. E4. Shoot the other man. Shoot the other man. WE4. WE4. Okay. Let's put a quick shot to this E4 side here then. Tracking him in place. I might still be able to get an okay amount of farm out of this game here, even though we are definitely losing this big time. Yeah, we are losing this big time. All right, let's see if we can clear out the E4 maybe. If I'm lucky, I won't low roll him. We're definitely gonna miss him completely. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a team. Why did? Gosh. Yeah. Well, it was my turn to be on the receiving end of a bad team there. I don't know what our 1-2-1 was thinking, dude. He could have gone mid with me and he could rotate out anywhere. But we basically had 2 donuts there. Yeah, 183 was AFK. 1-2-1 just threw away his tank. He was a really important ally to have alive too, because he was the only one that could rotate around. Their 4005 farmed up a storm. I should have had over 3k, but I got trolled there by the gun twice. Happens. Not going to worry about it too much. That game would be a loss regardless. I got the VZ55 and 752 mixed up on God. You get the VZ55 and 752 mixed up? That's funny. It's funny, plus I love your content. That is 77 could be called 7s or 777. Maybe 777. Yeah. Yeah, maybe 777 would be easier if I just said it that way. I'm just trying to win while these players just die under 1 minute. Yeah. That was just one of those things that you really can't do anything about. When you lose your med, like, less than a minute into the game and you have an AFK and they have 2 very strong tier 10 mediums in your spawn, it's just like, bruh. Maybe I shouldn't have even pulled back. Maybe I should have just let our 183 take the YOLO and tried to push the clear the Yag in front out faster. Like, that might have been a better play, but my thought process there was that if I just let those mediums pull up behind my whole team, the game's going to be instantly over anyways. I wanted to try and prevent that, but as you can see, it didn't really work in my favor. Next game. All right, they have an E150B 60 TP, T110E5. I think there's a decent chance their team goes down. I have the support of an E5. Looks like maybe an E100 Companzer and a 215B as well. So I'm going to try and take this haul down position on the corner. It's a very solid spot for the 60 TP. And hopefully we can get some farm out. At least that's the plan. Get some good old-fashioned farm out. Hopefully they have some bizarrely playing allies on this side. Amrak maybe? Not quite. But he gets nuked for, well, over half his HP instantly. So that E5 has made some significant regrets. Major regrets, as a matter of fact. And he's kind of just stuck down there. There's not a whole lot for him to do. So let's see. If I don't have a good pen shot on him, I'll just splash him with HE. There we go. With Tungsten, the HE was able to get him for a 270 splash there. Not so bad. Now he's almost a guaranteed 1-tap for me, as long as I don't low roll my AP shell. How's our 2 and 5B and other dudes holding up? Would love to clear out this E5, but unfortunately, I feel poking might be a bad idea. You know what? It's not too bad. I'm going to go clear out this E5 here real quick, because he's distracted and in Narnia. There we go. And now we can continue pressuring the front side here just a little bit. And I think the whole enemy team is back here. Although our 2 and 5B did get wrecked, so maybe I should not overextend too much here. Maybe I should take it just a little bit easier. Which way is that 60 ray coming from? 60 ray is on the outside. Although just because he's on the outside doesn't mean he's not going to make a silly poke up the middle here. We'll see. Silly poke 62. No. Oh, come on.
Hello, Fatness. Been a while.
Hello, Zach.
Please take good care of the
Thank you for the donation.
Rack. It's new to this whole being shot at thing and gets startled easily. GL smile.
Please take good care of the 60 rack as soon as this is getting shot. Thank you very much for the donation there. I will do my best to take care of our beloved 60 TP. Okay, so we're going to get a first-time experience at what the 60 TP's penetration looks like. With Calibrated, you're able to heat pen an E100, no problem. I'm just going to try and gun block him, move a little bit back and forth here to try and make my hatch as hard to hit as possible. And there we go, right? So you can definitely bait E100s and stuff like that fairly easily. I'm going to save my adrenaline for now, although there's a... Yeah, definitely need to save my adrenaline here. There we go. Click clear on this dude. Let's pull forward a little bit so this man's can't pull out on me sideways. And the 183 is still there, but not in a position where he can really deal damage to me. So that's the good news. Alrighty. So, enemy 60 TP making a curious play here. Let's put a shot in towards his Amarak, and you can see his Amarak already getting damaged. Good stuff from me. Oh my gosh. Was not expecting a wild 183 to pop around out of Narnia here. Alright, let's load in the tungsten shells here. And we're going to have to shoot that 183 in his tracks. Maybe ram kill him here. Only 10 ram damage. Let's get another shot. Another ram. I can't even ram kill him, but I can at least keep pushing his tracks, which will keep his perma-tracked for the most part. Oh, no, it doesn't keep him perma-tracked. Well, this is gonna maybe suck here. Load out HE in. Quick clear. There's also a Sheridan moving in, but he's distracted, and he already fired. Nice, and I should be good here. All right, well, we did okay, all things considered. I think I managed to farm out a decent amount of damage here before the game was too late, so that's the good news. And this dude's just gonna die here in a moment, so there we go. I'll take it. Zach, once again, thank you for the £5 donation, which is, what is that in USD right now? 627. Thank you very much. All right, 4.4k damage, not too shabby. And also, you got to see where the 60 TP's ammo rack's located. So, like, if you can, aim for that little bar right under the turret. You'd be surprised how often you'll ammo rack these poor 60 TP's when they're not paying attention. Was bored, so I added the gold needed to for the Drod. Oh, enjoy, have fun. How much did you spend before you came up? Oh, okay, you guys are talking about something else, so I don't have to respond to that. Okay, let's see. On to the next game. So far, 60 TP's been doing pretty okay. Like, we had one pretty poor loss there, and that was just couldn't really be helped. Did you do the grand surprise draw? I did it on button and got a huge W. No, I didn't. I don't do any of the draws, to be honest. Scam. Okay, I was gonna see if maybe I could blind fire one of the dudes on the crossing. Not the case. I have a 183 and 268 for cover. Other than that, I'm gonna be the only heavy tank over here. Good news though is their M4 and Yo are not even here. So, they could definitely still have some tank destroyers back here. We'll have to keep an eye out on. But at least we do not have to worry. Okay, let's see if I get spotted for that. At least we do not have to worry right now about their heavy tanks being here. Okay, the Yag's rotating back. Nice. All right, so I should be able to easily get the cap here. No problem. I also have these two dudes for cover fire here. The Yag might be a tank we'll have to deal with soon, and I think my meds are already kind of losing that side of the map, so I'm going to begin to start pressuring the side just slightly. Don't want to overextend here, and we do know the Yag's rotating back, so I'm going to hold this corner. I didn't think the Yag was going to rotate all the way to red line. What? That was unexpected. Okay, so the Yag's on the red line here. Maybe I should have pulled back towards our spawn low-key. I kind of wonder if that's the play here. I think I can make it out, though, is the question. I don't think I can make it out. That's the big problem here. Let's see if this M4 is going to poke me. He hasn't poked me yet. I guess... I mean, my teammates are getting wrecked in the mid here. That's super problematic. No one over on this side. Okay, we do find ourselves a wild tortoise here. Let's aim a tungsten shell to the side there. Nice 750 high roll there. Good stuff. And I will have to back up to use this piece of structure as cover from their M4 and Yo if they do decide to push up on me as well. Well, the M4 already got himself done nuked there, which is a huge W. Let's put another shot into his side. 698. Good stuff. So our whole flank is... somehow our whole flank is losing really poorly, even though we have two tier 10 meds on that side. And a Vickers there. I think low-key it's because the TDs didn't provide support fire on that end of the map, which is kind of an L for my team here. And so I'm gonna have to... Yeah, this is gonna be a loss. I hate to say it so early, but I don't have the DPM or the ability to push up here to make a big enough difference for my allies. We can try and kill this 54 for starters. There we go. That's a huge start. But our 183 is getting griefed. There's two heavies in front of us. There's going to be a Yag flanking us. And there's going to be a Batchat 1-1B coming in from behind. It's just all kinds of Jover, you know? Nice shot by... Wait, I have a 788 max roll here, though, maybe. Oh, dang. I have to see if I can clear out this dude. Not fast enough. Not fast enough. All right, let's see if the Batchat will give me some good shots here, maybe. Max roll? I didn't even get the max roll. I guess it doesn't matter all that much. 268 is down. It's game over, boys. It is game Jover. This is going to be it for your boy Joe. All right, Yo's pushing up to put some damage into me here. Alrighty, that's fine. Let's see if we can put one more shot into this 1-2. Look at that APCR pen, by the way. Okay, pick up one kill for my team. Batchat's on a reload. The Yo's currently on a reload. The Yag's going to push me soon. Let's just pop the adrenaline here. This dude's pushing up on me here a little bit aggressively. Alrighty. And it's Jover. I should have just farmed the Yo. Why'd I even bother? Oh my gosh, what a team. How did they lose spawn so bad? Both heavy tanks were in middle, so they didn't have shots in the spawn from there. The tortoise should not be an issue for meds to deal with. You know what? Shout out to our Vickers. The Vickers was the like only play. Okay, I think most of my team were in the 40s there. Yeah, it looks like they're mostly 46 and below. No wonder we lost. I got 3k damage out there. Not too much I could have done about that scenario because I genuinely did not believe my med side would fall so quickly. But with our Leo and our 62A basically doing 0 to 2 shots apiece, it's no wonder. Yeah, that's a bit of an unfortunate scenario. My meds didn't even push out of spawn. That's the problem. They sat in the TD position, I think, and just died. If they had been able to hold up their end, then I would have been able to clear out those heavies or even rotate back for them. But yeah, I mean, not much I can do about that scenario. It's just one of those teams, once again, when your meds decide that they don't want to play well, it's kind of hard to win sometimes. All right, next game. Ooh, that's a Kronwagen. Do not want to deal with a Kron in a hold down scenario. They also have a Yag. The Tortoise and Conway should be okay. They don't have the highest pen or mobility, so they're not the worst to deal with. Let's aim a shot to the side of this K91 here. Sadly, that missed, but I should be able to pull back safely to a position where he cannot overextend and shoot me without getting nuked by TDs. And as you can see, my man's is making some massive mistakes here in terms of poking me over and over again. And the Kronwagen and Conway are both being quite aggressive as well. A little bit more aggressive than I would have expected. Let's load up a heat shell for the Kron's turret. Nice, damaging his ammo rack there as well. And it does look like most of my team is here instead of mid. How interesting is that? Okay, this is not good at all. So, I really don't want to deal with that Yag there in a moment. Okay, there's the Tortoise there. Let's put a quick shot into the Tortoise there. And I'm going to start my preparation to back up so I can just stay safe from the Yag. And probably safe from the Tortoise, who's stock, so he won't be able to pen me very easily unless he hits my hatches there. The Kronwagen might be able to pen me more easily here. But yeah, there's not too much I can do about him. Let's just let him sit there and aim in at me. All right, HE through the hatch. There we go. HE in the Kronwagen's hatch there. He does get a couple of shells into me, but now he's already like... This silly Kron's already on 800 hit points. Just because you're a Kron doesn't mean you should sit in the open and be invincible. That's not the case. And, oh boy, that's a Jaegeroo. So let's see if 340 heat is enough to pen a Yag from that angle. All right, we do get the ricochet from Mr. Jaegeroo. As you can see, yeah, if this thing had 340, like 330 base calibrated, I would be able to pen it, but because it has 315 base, it wasn't able to pen that Yag, sadly. I'm just going to rotate over and help my tier 9s over here in our Kron because they are kind of getting cooked over here, I guess. I'm not really sure. There is the Tortoise. I don't care if this dude pens me. I'm going to put a nice pen through him as well. Good stuff. And we should win this game okay, even though my med's kind of through. Fortunately, we had a 704 keeping their bat chat at bay. Nice. All right, good stuff. Kron is also almost dead. And, buddy, you don't have to sit right in front of me, by the way. There's anywhere in the map you could be sitting right now. In front of me is not one of them. See, this Yag gives me a nice shot on his side. Oh, the Yag's dead. The Yag is very dead. Hello, Mr. Batchat. Hello, Mr. Bashation. Pop. Nice. Also damaged the Batchat's ammo. Dude, this thing has insane ammo rack damage. Like, we damaged the Bat's ammo rack. We damaged, like, everything's ammo rack is damaged when you're in this tank. All right. Well, GG. It's over. This dude's on to the Fosh. Not really sure what the enemy team was planning there. None of their TDs sniped. Their heavies played very silly aggressive there. Got farmed by our TDs. And their bat strat took eternity to clear the flank. About 3k damage, I'll take it. Our K91 actually did pretty good there, so shout out to that K91. I think he pushed around the side there and got a lot of damage in. But yeah, I mean, still okay damage game. A little bit more DPM, maybe got an extra shot out there, but I'll take it. Well, 50B has more penetration than 60 TP. What is it? What is this? An all good machine? I play tanks with tungsten. An all good machine. I play tanks with tungsten. I see. Yes, machine tungsten works with all shell applied to tanks that use it. Yeah, tungsten's applied to all shell types. As long as the vehicle has like the ability to use it. Which I think you just stated. Hey, Fanus, how's it going? It's going pretty well. Thank you very much. Fanus, can you do... What are you talking? I don't know what you're talking about. TV as weak as tissue paper, or at least the ones I get. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's back and forth, right? You know, I have a real bad team, then they have a real bad team, and kind of vice versa. We'll see, hopefully, whenever the next update drops and SBMM is removed. I don't know if that'll make a huge difference, but hopefully it'll just make the games a little bit more chaotically natural than they are currently. Let's see. BZ, E100, Leo, Prague. We have the bad spawn. We have a stock E100. Theoretically, a fully upgraded E100 as well. Theoretically... Oh, gosh. What? Does no one... Oh, my... Dude. Everyone is so bad at driving. I'm trying to get to encounter cap as quickly as possible. These people all just want to try and like cut in front of my tank. Shaking my head. If we lose A cap, this is going to be toast for us. If our Hori, Grill, and 907 can hold A without bleeding and dying, then we might be okay here. We do have stronger heavies in theory. Although one of our E100s is a stock player, underscore player, so I'm not expecting too much from him. But I'm going to go encounter cap for the start of this game. And let's just see if we can spot anything kind of crossing in towards town here. There's enemy E100 and... Oh, what'd you know? What do you know? Thanks to my silly TD and E100 cutting me off, I was not able to spot the crossing and I missed out on all that damage. Isn't that crazy, man? If those players had just sat back and let me through for a moment there, I would have been set up to help nuke the crossing here. Enemies are blitzing through the heavy side, but we get a nice fire into the E100, who already used his repair kit, so he's going to burn out for 1200 there. Very nice. And, yeah, enemy team has already cleared one of my allies out. I'm kind of surprised they blitzed through town so aggressively with, like, their full team. But, on the plus side, it's going to be really hard for their team to make a counter push on our teammates here. As long as our E100s and stuff hold, their whole team is low-key trapped in town. Okay, this 268 version 4 may or may not push up. I'm trying to think of where's the best position for me to take here. Okay, the version 4 is pushing out. And I can't really pen him anywhere, but we can pen him there. So let's put a shot into him there. Damaging his ammo rack as well. Very nice. And I think for now my team are making a nice counter rotation, but they will get pushed on from behind as well. So I want to be here to support them when that happens. Maybe we can get a nice shell into this Gorilla 15 or something. Gorilla's kind of caught in the open. No camo, so probably no spall. Nice clear onto that Gorilla. And WZ is like going kind of crazy over here, man. Okay. There we go. Let's see. This dude's not paying attention. I want to be able to pressure this WZ because it's a good chance to ammo rack him, maybe. Not even really worth my time, but I'm going to be a team player and pick up that clear there just to ensure that we don't have to get counter pushed on. I think the BZ has a weak ammo rack, if I'm not mistaken. But let me first see if this Leo pulls out. Okay, the Leo's pulling out. That's perfect opportunity for me. All right, Leo has pulled out a bit. Do I want to sit here and stare at Leo all game? Not really. There's the prog rotating back. I'm not really sure what he's thinking, stopping there to shoot at me. Leo won't really have shots at me. Also, 60 TP engine deck kind of troll, low-key. And the version 4 is crossing back. Okay, so it's going to be kind of a waste of time for me to deal with these meds. I want to see if I can help my team push the front here. Come on. All right, ammo rack maybe through the side. I'm just aiming for ammo racks at this point. All right, now I can just pull back on over. I don't have to deal with these meds at all. They can waste their time chasing me down. We're about to get the win on the cap, so like... Yeah, let's get some extra damage out here while we can. Before it's over for them. Actually, I should probably clear the 100 still, though. We will clear the 100 out. There we go. Just to make sure we have enough cap points in case they start triple capping or something silly like that. Alrighty. Hello. Very good. Very good. Very good. Alright, one more clear. My team gets the dub here. One more clear for the dub. Alright, W. Nice. Not bad game. But very weird battle, for sure. A very, very weird battle. Their whole team going into town, like, that didn't really make sense to me. But, oh well. We'll put together the order. Nice. Yeah, dude, that A100 using his multi-use repair kit and then getting caught on fire the next shot, I kind of feel bad for him. But at the same time, it fed me an extra 600 damage. So I am not complaining at all. Vanish challenge a Jag 100 on a HE shot. If that went in, I would call you a hacker. Oh my goodness. Engine deck and side troll in 60 TP. Yeah, dude. Sometimes, like, the sides on the 60 TP, because you can see they are angled. On flat, it's pretty easy, but, like, you get a weird angle like this on the sides. Sometimes you get those wacky ricochets, and that's what was happening, especially since the Leo doesn't have the highest pen. Dude was struggling to pen me. Hopefully, my team come with me heavy side. We can definitely deal with the A100 and 215B. If the concepts hold down, might be more problematic, but I think overall in team composition, my team are pretty good on this side. The only real concern here is it's just me, a tier 9 Yo, and a tier 9 704 versus potentially 3 tier 10 heavy tanks. Or likely 3 tier 10 heavy tanks. So, I'm trying to think of the best option for me. I usually pull up to the log pile. I think this time I won't. I don't think we're going to have enough support to hold log piles. So what I'm going to do here instead is put myself in a position that I can actually rotate out of. This one. In case... Just in case, you know... Okay, let's make sure there's no E100 spray in this crossing. Okay. Just in case we get super overmatched, I can rotate back if necessary. Okay, I was not expecting the E100 to go there. That's a very peculiar play by Monsieur E100 here. And there's also a T30 in Narnia. Oh, come on, man. That would have been a saucy shot. Okay, so my team is kind of split. Their team is kind of split. The best option for us at the time, for the time being, is to actually start pressuring their heavy tanks here. Let's start with the 215B. There we go. Quick shot into Mr. 215B. Here the concept will try and pull forward a bit, but I can just get safe from him. And my allies are pressuring this 215B rather nicely. I want to be able to assist on that too. So since I just used my tungsten, fortunately, it's out. But okay, I don't care if I get shot here. It's aim for the fuel tanks. Sadly, didn't hit it, but hey, that 215B will get taken out. The concept will be next. That was my plan here. That's why I just kind of waited to figure out the best location for me to rotate around to. I'm gonna wait to see if this concept shoots at all. See if maybe we can bait him a little bit here. Wasn't able to bait him too much here, but the concept seems a little bit lost. Let's aim for a track shot to keep him in place. Very nice. The more repair kits we make this dude waste, the better it is for my team if we can track him or catch him on fire. And we're just gonna wiggle a little bit here. That's not really gonna do too much, but it's gonna be down to us three to clear out this dude as quickly as possible. All right, concept. Nice upper plate shot. Perfect. 704 is to clear. And now it's just us four over here versus their whole team pushing in from behind us. And that's gonna be a bit of an interesting scenario, I think. We'll want to make sure we don't overextend too much. And we'll want their team to kind of push into us a bit. Now, fortunately, their E1 is probably not the best. 907 could be problematic if he takes corner here. I guess I'll push up towards the log pile a little bit just to spot the crossing. And, oh, that's unfortunate. So the T30 came back to the mid there. Not the most ideal scenario, taking that shot of damage there. Hopefully our Yo can get this dude to waste his time. Let's put an HG shot into this dude. This version 4 is really getting on my nerves here. Dude's just getting in my way completely. And there is a 907 behind us. So, the waffle should get taken down. The object is kind of whatever. I'm going to go for this 907. Oh my gosh, I got tracked too. That is so bad. Okay. What is our version 4 doing? Version 4. Oh my god. Why do I help my team? Oh my god. I only made this play to help my teammates out, but this version 4 is just... Why didn't you just turn around and clear the flank, dude, with me? Oh my goodness. I still don't know how that 907 shot missed. Okay, we're definitely losing this. This version 4 is completely lost, dude. Oh my goodness, man. This... If he had just rotated back with me, the 907 would have ran. We could have kept our whole flank secure, pushed them back into the mid, and then avoided me and him both getting crossfired out there. Like, it would have increased our chances of winning a lot. I don't know why he just ran away there. What a silly version 4, man. Dude was getting in my way, bumping into me, and now just turns around and ignores the 2 medium light tanks behind us because, you know, why would we pay attention to them? Why would we ever pay attention to them? Ain't that right, Master Red? 50% too, not too bad. Well, I did my best there. I think I still made the right play on clearing out those 2 heavy tanks. The problem was my allies were very silly late game there. Like, we didn't have to YOLO the waffle and T30. They were dug in pretty far away. We just had to kind of stick together and punish their tanks for overextending. Like, their 907 overextended there. We could have punished them very easily, but... I mean, you can't communicate that type of stuff to your teammates there. I still don't know why the version 4 decided to just turn around from the 907, YOLO the front to farm a stocky 100 that wasn't even shooting at us. Instead of making sure our flank was clear with me. That was just a bro momento. I should have had 4K damage that game. 907 got a bit of a lucky track shot there. And that kind of, I guess, was enough to make my gun miss, unfortunately. 60 TP accuracy still is a little bit painful currently. It's not the worst, but it has its moments of grief. All right, let's see if we can nuke this Kron on the crossing here. Kron's overextended. Bop, 730. Ooh, a good high roll into that Kron, 100 above my average. Thanks to the tungsten shells, giving me that little increase in alpha there. And there is also a Jaeger in front of me, I believe. Now I am spotted. I should be careful for the Yag. All right, so the Yag manages to pen me through... Oh, interesting. I don't even know where he penned me. It looks like he bounced off my turret ring and penned me through the front. The enemy team also has 2 Yaks. That's kind of crazy. Let's put another shell out. Very good. We're doing okay. Already got about 2k damage out with 3 shots because of the nice high rolls this gun has. So that's fortunate. And let's see if I can get some shots over on tanks like this Jagdpanzer over here. Not really. Maybe a lower plate shot. Oof, nice. The gun is working today. Let's go. Or at least this game it's working. That's 2.6k damage dealt. This is a nice lineup for me to deal with. They have double Yags, double E100s, E357, and a Kron. Like, that's just a lot of heavy tanks we can farm. It's kind of like an ideal scenario, you know? Lots of big, slow, heavy tanks in front of you that you can start shooting at. You love to see it. All right, let's see if this E100 is still back here. It's not quite. I get spotted for that, though. Ah, the E100 rotated down. Interesting. So E100 rotated down a bit here. You can see I can't even pen his side or anything. Let's just load up a heat shell for this E3. Whoo! Gun is hitting. Okay, 3k damage dealt so far now. What do I got for support? I still have a full HP E3, so that's W. 2.5k assist almost as well. The only problem is I can't really spot this 210 E3 here. Okay, there's the E3. The A100 might be problematic as well at some point. A100 is definitely going to be a bit of a problem here. Although, he might give me a pretty easy shot in the front of his turret here. So let's put a shot towards his turret. Oh, I didn't think... Why is he driving forward? There's literally an E3 looking at him. Driving forward probably wasn't the smartest play there, E100. I thought he was going to drive back, so I aimed a little bit more towards his mantlet there. Alrighty, let's get nice and safe here. So we can clear out this 50... Really? Really, my Jägeru brethren? Now the shots are all missing. There we go. That's the Yag gun I'm used to. Or 60 TP gun, I should say. Alrighty, well, I'm just gonna keep driving forward here with the rest of my team. It's basically game over at this point for the enemy team. Really? I just gonna keep sitting there staring for me or what? I'll just pick up a clear on that dude. May as well. It don't hurt. It don't hurt to pick up a clear on that player there. Yag just fired too. Nice. And that is what I call a GG game over. They had so many heavy tanks too. It's kind of crazy that they lost it. All right, you can see that APCR pen. Fortunately, the 100 was above me, so I was able to pen his upper plate or lower plate there, no problem. Let's go help clear out the pattern maybe if the E3 is causing issues for our pattern, I mean. I don't think he is. Or maybe he is. Whoop. Almost missed that. Nice. All right. Whew. We won. Ah, that's nice. Okay, finally. At least I didn't have a terrible team that game. Our flank did a good job working down the flank there, and our heavies, well, our E3 in particular managed to work pretty well with me on the front there. Yeah, I figured that E3 did good. Good job, E3. 57 did okay as well. Our E100 went on a bit of an adventure. Ooh, 38. But their E100 went on an adventure as well. Ooh, 42. Man, both teams E100s. So what is with like really... What is with really bad E100 players nowadays? Like... I swear, most of the time when you see an A100, it's going to be a clueless player. Hey, Vanessa, greetings from Costa Rica. Hey, welcome. Please don't think they are smart like you. Oh, I'm not all that smart, I promise you. It's a lie. Good morning, Fanus. I think the 60B is good with good teams, but if teams fall over, the 60B is hopeless. The only, like, real problem the 60TP has in fast-paced sweeps is its DPM. Like, 2,300 damage per minute is really bad in tier 10. Like, I know it's probably not the worst DPM, but it's definitely down there towards the bottom end for tier 10 damage per minute. It's like 2,900 or 2,300 is a bit uncool in a lot of scenarios. It's not impossible, just not the most ideal, you know? All right, this dude's gonna pen me no problem. Yep, go figure. I don't usually play this position. Such a silly spot to take. Heat through the viewport there. And let's see. I need to wait for like the E5 or let's wait for this E5 to poke and shoot. E5 just poke and fired. I want to rotate back and help my teammates closer to spawn here. So hopefully I'm fast enough. I am. Good stuff there. 140 already got himself nuked completely here. And their bat chat looks already a little overextended. So I don't think we have to worry too much about losing this end of the map. Although we should still watch out for the unspotted 183s. That could still be an issue here. Enemy 60 TP pulling forward very aggressively. There we go. Put a nice tungsten shell through his front there, or side of his turret. And it looks like the bat chat's already getting himself griefed. So, yeah. I don't think we have to worry about the bat shot the on anymore, my dudes. This 60 TP can sit here and stare at me all he wants. It's not going to make too much of a difference now. Oh, nice. I think that's their second 183 spotted up. I wonder. Ooh. Right, tungsten one shot? Oh, nice. I think I barely got the tungsten shell out there. I had like 1 second left on the timer, so I had to rush it a little bit. And hello, 60 TP. Hello, good kind 60 TP, sir. I hope you are well. 2-5B, back up a little bit. Give me a nice shot onto his side of his cheek there. Very nice. 2-5B, I have faith in your ability to cook here and pick up that clear on him. I'll see if I can start pushing around his side just to keep D5 and stuff at bay. Good stuff. And yeah, that's a very fast game over. Not really sure why their meds decided the best plan of action there was to heal that side, but apparently they did. And they got nuked for it, and this Patton's dead. Very dead. Hello, Mr. E5. Do not bother with me. I promise you I am lost in Narnia right now. There's no need to worry about me. Come on, 183, just poke it a little bit. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Watch me get racked by him or heshbend or something. 911. Owie. Got him 62. There you go, dude. Nice. Alright, at least one more 183 for us to maybe cook up over here. Or maybe get heshed by. Oh, yep. No, he got cooked. Okay. Let's go 183. It's time to farm. I think I barely got 3k out there, but that was such a fast sweep. And I was kind of a little out of position for the heavy tank push, which I did get a couple shots out of it. But yeah, at the end of the day, maybe 2.9, 3.2 is what I'm expecting for this game. Well, that might have helped a lot. That little kill shot there might have helped a whole lot. Fortunately, the 60 TB is pretty fast. 3.4. So I would have had about 3.1. It was a close estimate. But I hit the 183, so that helped my damage a little bit there. I think this tank is slow but effective. It's like both slow and fast at the same time. It's kind of weird. Like, it's 36 top speed, so it's not the slowest. But the gear oil helps out a whole lot with the mobility, especially in traverse and reverse speed. That makes it feel just a lot more mobile than it should be, I think. But let's don't talk about the gun working and what beats. It's like a Beetlejuice. Yes. If Ash just joined us, SBMM being merciful to you today. It could be worse. It definitely could be worse. I've had a few pretty just nothing you can do about battles here and there, but for the most part, it's been okay. And I've had some very sweepy teams as well where I really couldn't do anything. So it's kind of a balance right now. I'll take it. It's better than me losing like 10 games in a row or something. Hopefully, once the matchmaker is removed next patch, it'll be a little bit more fun to play those random tier 10 battles. Alright, let's take a blind shot on the crossing. I think it missed because I saw the shell go all the way through the red line, so sad I wasn't able to get my early shot pen there. Maybe I'll cross. I don't really have a ton of support here per se, but I'm still going to go for it. Okay, there is the IS-4 who did not spot me somehow. E5 did cross up safely here. Let's put a quick shot into the E5. Very nice. Or IS-4. Sorry, not E5. This is good. And so I'm just going to kind of hold this corner here. I'm decently haul down. The only problem is the E5 with its 330 base heat and up to 370 with premium rounds could be a bit of a nuisance for me. And I can't really poke a Minotauro right now. Wait for this E5 to get a little bit distracted here. He's probably looking back my way by now. Hello, Mr. E5. Hello, hello. All right, let's see. We hit those. Yeah, this tank is not meant for hatch sniping. I will tell you that for sure. All right, the E3 is not here. That's the good news. And they're all crossing up pretty aggro, including their 60 TP. The only problem that I foresee right now is my team getting kind of pressured from all these different sides here. So I might even start backing up here. And here's where that 20 km/h reverse speed is super helpful, right? I was able to back up and get some easy shots into that E5. I still have a little bit of support from this 4005 here, but he's basically toast at this point. Not a whole lot I can do about him. I'm just going to kind of hold this corner at least. There we go. Let's put a shot into this 6. Oh, really? The Minotauro ate it? Oh, that's not good. All right, let's just try and angle up a little bit here. I'm just trying... Okay. If I can at least keep the 4005 alive, that has a lot of potential for me. I don't want to block him, but I don't want him to die either. Track this dude. All right, I'm going to not block our 4005. Oh, feels bad. Hopefully I don't get racked. Go figure, I do get racked. And here is where a 20 km/h reverse speed will be extremely beneficial for me to at least back out of this massive crossfire here. Now, the sad part is my Amorak's damaged here, so I don't want to give this 60 TP an easy side shot on me. That could spell my instant demise here. Hopefully my teammates come back for support, and the Minotauro can't flank me, which he can't. And really, AP pen through the hatch there? Okay, buddy, I see how it is. All right, quick shot into this dude there. And that's going to be my death. Oh, nice 422. Nice job there, dude. This 60 TP is just going to overextend a little bit here for the try and pick up the kill. His face hugging him a bit. Try and block his gun with my mine. There we go. Just keep driving into him a little bit here. Just keep my tank lined up. There we go. Getting this man's baited, and his Amorak gets damaged as well. So WW play. He's also tracked. So let's see if maybe we can aim for an Amorak on him too. Really? 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 It's almost completely gray, man. That's so annoying. All right, at least when I can pop my adrenaline, I can get hopefully another shot out here. not gonna poke you, I promise. Look, I'm still on a very long reload here, good sir. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Now turn around to give me that flat side. There we go. Yeah, how's it feel now, buddy? How's it feel now? Yeah, you got your ammo rack damaged back. Okay, well, fortunately I was able to back out of there and survive, and you saw the face hug was quite effective, which was kind of my plan there, right? But we are going to win this game in a moment here. So let's just get a nice shot to this. Minarato's so lucky, man. Minarato's so lucky. What are those drive wheels on that tank? Although he's about to get messed up by a Foch from behind. It's Jover. Get bopped, Minarato. Get bopped. Okay, maybe I should put some cooldown boosters on, my dudes. Maybe I should put some cooldown boosters. I don't know. I'm not averaging more than two tungsten shells out when I have it activated, so maybe I will put the equipment on for faster delivered consumables rather than extension. 30% extension. Maybe if I run this combination here, and I think I should have some cooldown boosters on this account finally. Yeah, okay, this will help. These are kind of a must if you're going to be playing the 60 TP a lot. I was playing the ammo mobile. Hey, at least I didn't get racked, right? That's why you gotta run protective kit. Well, I mean, it got damaged, but at least it didn't blow up. I promise you, you get racked so often if you're not running the protective kit provision. It's like a must. If there's any two provisions you should put on this tank, protective kit and gear oil. That will make the tank good. Or at least playable. Each server is full of 30 and 40%ers. I mean, aren't all servers full of 30, 40%ers? Let's be honest here. Wait, my team wants to go town? I was gonna go help them on med side, but since they want to go town, I guess I can go town side. I'm not really sure. The enemy team don't really have any holding heavies, whereas my team has me and an object. Okay, the object's not really holding. Actually, I guess they're pretty equally matched. The 57's a really powerful heavy. I'm a pretty strong heavy. And fortunately, I'm faster than both of them, so I should be able to cross here at least without getting nuked too badly. Okay. Managed to cross without getting nuked. That was the plan. But it looks like my allies here want to be very aggressive here. Let's put a quick shot. I don't want to block our 62A's pathing here. 62A, you really shouldn't sit in front of a bunch of autoloaders like that, my dude. Very, very silly play indeed by our 62A. He didn't have to sit in front of the autoloaders. He could have just poked them hull down. Let's put another tungsten shell to this dude. I'm going to target prioritize the lower HP targets here, just so I don't get double clipped by autoloaders. 704 being quite aggressive now. 57 also might be pulling up here. We got to clear the 704. He's kind of blocking my route of escape here. So let's put another shot into the 704. Not really sure what the Leo's up to. And this 57 is reloading his magazine here, so I can just kind of chill for the time being. I should be relatively secure here. Yep, we are still secure. Maybe with a max roll, we can clear out the 704 here. Nice. Love that max roll crew perk. Coming in pretty clutch there. And let me see. The moment this 57 starts crossing up for me, I might want to back up a little bit. Not really sure what the Leo's doing here, though. Very peculiar gameplay by Mr. Leo here. Alrighty. Now I can pull back. Get this 57 to expose this ammo rack at least. Nice. Leo fired at me once there. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. Where did those two come from? Okay. What are my teammates doing here? I gotta yell to the front. I don't really have a choice here. We're gonna have to clear this 57 out and deal with the Leo afterwards. So my team is like in Narnia, I guess, right now. Alright, yep, my team is very much in Narnia here. And I think I know the safest location for me to take in a moment's time. Oh, actually, no, this Caro should get griefed. I think we clear the Caro out first here. Yeah, the Caro's gonna get cleared out. Nice. And there's still an ST1 and a Leo over here. Oh, very fast repair speed. Love it. 60TP has the goated repair speed. Alrighty. Hello, Mr. Leo. You gonna YOLO in for me now? Oh my goodness. This Yo is being so annoying. Only my allies had cleared him out. Alright, teammates, like any support now would just be super clutch. Yeah, feel me? Nice, thank you. Alright, I think I played that okay. Considering how overwhelmed me and the object were in terms of numbers, we did good job holding there. I don't know really what our E4, 704, Batchat, and Waffle were doing. The whole brawl there. It looked like they were all chasing down one enemy Waffle, but I don't know. That basically was the entirety. That was, what, 6 tanks, right? We have 57, Yo, ST, Leo, Caro, 704. Yeah, there were 6 tanks on me, and well played to the object. He survived for a long time. Me and the object there. There were 6 tanks on us. And yeah, this dude did the big silly. That 62 should never have overextended there, man. That was kind of cracked. I mean, it did allow me to push up and take a really whack positioning, though. My light teammates usually YOLO and die within the first minute. Well, I mean, you saw our 62A did that. Yeah, 62A indeed. Which tanks do you run protective kit? Also Chinese meds, Kron. I run protective kit on vehicles that have primarily Amarak issues or fuel tank issues. So 2 and 5B, I think I do run protective kit on because that tank has terrible fuel tank right behind the drive wheels. T125, right? Weak Amarak behind the sides. Although it doesn't, I haven't seen E5s get Amaraked as often, so maybe not necessarily important anymore. After I got PBR, I wonder if the Amarak's location changed, because I don't really see E5s get Amaraked anymore. It used to get Amaraked all the time. Probably like your IS-7, your 140s. That's optional. I sometimes run it on them, I sometimes don't. I do think, though, the 60TP low-key kind of a must, especially since you're doing a 2 consumable loadout with only 1 multi-use repair. Most of the time, if you're playing it how it's kind of intended to be played, I think it does make a little bit more sense to run protective kit on the 60TP. Versus some other team. Or 23. You are gonna nuke this. Who the heck goes there at the start of a game? Like, I genuinely want to know who thinks that's a good position to take right off the bat. All 3 of their TDs are like super aggro here, by the way. Oh, that's gonna be a bad poke. It was a bad poke. Oh well. At least if I pen 1 shot, it's not the worst poke in the world. Oh no, this 4005 is thinking about it. I can smell it in the air. I'm gonna back up and use this hill as cover. I knew he was thinking about it. Fortunately, or when it... Can someone please explain to me what on earth their team is doing here? I don't think I've seen worse positioning on this map early game than this. Like, their whole team is in where B-cap is, and in Supremacy. Their whole team is there. They don't have any map control. Like, what am I watching? I'm so confused. In what world is this a smart play? That's what I genuinely want to know. Oh, come on, 60TB gun. Can you just please hit where I'm aiming? Okay, 4005. I get it. I get it. Well, they're going to lose this very easily. This is like some of the wackiest gameplay I've seen on this map ever. I swear. Alright, Concept's gonna overextend. He's gonna get himself nuked. I can pick up the clear on him. Thank you. Version 4 is gone that side. No one's killed this 4005 yet. Somehow he's still kind of cooking over here. I kind of respect it, to be honest. But he has no HP and he is still cooking. Alright, Mr. 45. Oh, I should have waited for that shot. Alright, let's go yellow for some damage. Their team's just dead to snipers at this point. That is one of the wackiest games I've seen in a while, dude. Oh my gosh, are you telling me I can't spot the Sheridan from here? That's crazy, dude. The Sheridan is 230 meters away, and I can't spot him. What? Anyways, I better push up and go. Sheridan just got himself griefed now as well. Like, what am I watching here? No, 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 no. E4, yes. Stay stuck on that corner. No, he's gonna get 183'd as well. Dude, these players are insane, dude. Our 183 is just like, yes. Can someone please explain to me what the enemy team's plan was there? Oh my gosh, he's gonna... Is he gonna get griefed? He's gonna get griefed. There's no way he doesn't get griefed here. Oh yeah, he's turning around. He's getting... No? Ouch. Yeah, he's gonna be on like 600 HP when he gets respotted here. Oh, wow, he's fast on the fire extinguisher skills. Lovely. Alright, if I get racked, it is what it is. No rack. Yay! I wanted my 3k damage out there. Let's go. Ugh, some ram damage. Wow, this tank is really bad at ramming, that's for sure. Huh? I like how the E4 low-key has a better hatch than the E3 nowadays because it's so tiny. And our 268 fired HE for some weird reason, I think. Get blocked. Get blocked. Okay, it's Jover. You got him, 268. Yo, shoot HE at his corpse. Yeah. E4 did nothing wrong there. He was probably the only player on the enemy team that actually made a logical play, which was to retake med side. The rest of his team... I don't know. I genuinely have no clue what that gameplay was. Is it because... You know what, guys? I have a theory or hypothesis because it's not proven. Skirmish. All right? Skirmish mode. When you get the map where it's heavy side and the encounter cap is where B cap is, a lot of players go up there to contest the cap. Okay? In that mode, in that particular map layout for one of the skirmish modes, the encounter cap is like in the base of town is where a lot of the fighting happens. I wonder if players who have been just playing too much skirmish recently are just going there because that was what worked in skirmish mode. Because like there is no other explanation for why you would go mid. Mid is a terrible position there. Like 90% of the time early game. If you're in a medium light, you can get a spotting run through there or maybe position one heavy there. But like your whole team there, that just makes no sense. You give up all map control. I'm thinking maybe skirmish caused that. Because I don't understand why else anyone would send most of their team that side. Okay, my whole team's like sitting back, so I gotta be careful not to overextend here. So far, no one's spotted, although they are jumping on the B cap, so I'm gonna see if I can start contesting B a little bit over here. Hopefully we can. That looks like there's a Jagdpanzer over here. Let's pop that tungsten shells. Yag just fired his gun. Put a shot into the Yag. He's more of a scary tank, in my opinion, so I'd like to deal with him first. Lovely. So they have a Yag. Oh, they have a super bunkerer as well. Type is getting griefed. Alrighty, alrighty. I don't know if the Yag's going to repoke. I should, in theory, be hauled down here, but... Oh, no. I do not have the gun depression on that corner. But wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see if we... Oh, Amarak? Dang, yeah. E5 Amaraks are pretty tough now. Okay, this is fine. We're in actually a pretty good holding position here. I have a 183 there. I have a M6 Yo behind me. The Type's kind of in just a bad position, generally speaking. But our Yo done got himself grief there, which is kind of an L, to be honest. E5 backed out safely. The Type's still looking for shots on me. Let's go for a hat shot here. Yeah, this gun is really not good at hitting weak spots, that's for sure. Yo is no longer alive. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that now. Now I don't have any support. And oh, wait. This E5 is about to make a huge mistake here. All right. There we go. All right, Chieftain is awake. He's just sitting in Narnia. Chieftain is awake. He's just sitting in Narnia here. I can keep holding this position for now, because I have the cover of the 183 and everything, right? They can't counter push me now. I think they just realized that pushing me is gonna be really, really annoying. There is still a Type 71 back here, who doesn't quite have a shot on me just yet. Oh, come on, this gun is trolling me so hard. The Yag is not gonna YOLO me, right? I don't think he is. Okay, Type, that's a very silly play there, buddy. Okay, nice counter there, boys. Alrighty. Lower plate. W. I can keep holding here. I think the 183 and Chieftain crossfires are just good enough to keep me safe here. Oh, nice. That dude's making a bit of a pressure here as well. So, since our team leader is creating a bit of a distraction here, I'm going to make sure we clear out this Type first, because he's the one keeping me at bay. I'm going to make sure I still have 183 crossfires as well. Nice. Ooh, not nice. 183 is now one shot. We are up on cap points, so that's the good news. Alrighty. Let's see if this Leo gets ready to poke me at all. You know what? I'm going to ignore the Leo for now. Let's put a shot into this dude. Bring him down to almost one shot for me. Nice. This Leo might flank around soon enough, but the Super Conk can't really push up on me too aggressively here. If he tries, it's not going to go very well for him. Alright, Leo has a damaged rack here. Very interesting. Conqueror's YOLOing in. We damage his rack as well, so that's good news. And crossfires, WW. Alright, so shout out to the 183. He was pretty good cover fire most of this game. Definitely no shout out to our Chieftain, though. Our Chieftain is still sitting in the back of spawn here, by the way. Let's give him a little love tap, pull back, and HE. There we go. The Leo got kind of lost late game. He could have gone for a cap game maybe, but I want to see what that Chieftain's win rate is, because dude was... I thought he was AFK, but nah. Buddy was sitting in the back of spawn all game. 60 TP worked really well in that ditch, which is why I like to take it there. And I will say, T100 LT unfortunately dying, but he was clutch coming in late game. The 183 also was clutch cover fire. This dude, though... Whoo-wee! I'm just curious what his Chieftain's win rate is, because it surely can't be that good. It's 47. That's 166 games. I wonder when he got the Chieftain. Because if he got the Chieftain maybe after SBMM was implemented, that might explain the high win rate. He has 35. No, actually, his win rate's actually pretty okay. How does he have 50%? Okay, maybe the 260 is understandable. I genuinely expected this player to have, like mid to low 30% in like all of his tier 10s with the way he was playing. I don't know how he's getting like high 40% win rates, but a lot of those tanks have less than 100 games. So maybe he started playing tier 10 after SBM was implemented. I'm not sure. I'm not going to jump into any conclusions here, but that was just whack. Newer players actually think that side scraping is like a feature amongst gods and they will do anything to side scrape. I know because I was like this when I was played tier 5. Really? That's funny. Fennis got camping in corner 4K. Win. Okay, maybe a little bit campy, but I wasn't camping. Wait, no, when was I camping? When was I camping? I don't see any camping games. Okay, BZ, 60 TP, E100, XM. They also have an STB of 4005. Actually, I guess I'll cross the generic way towards the heavy route. I don't usually play heavy side off the bat, but you know what? Let's try a heavy side engagement right off the bat. Not really my cup of tea. I usually play back a little bit because, you know, I'm not usually playing heavy tanks. But we have a prog and a T22 already going through the mid. There's like no need for me to hog up that position anymore, right? So I'm going to see if I can support my allies a little bit more from back here. And the first guest I would love to deliver a nice spicy shell into would be this BZ here. So let's wait for the BZ to give me an upper plate shot. And wow. Okay. Apparently the heat shell did not hit his upper plate. Did it hit his turret? It looks like it hit his turret. Although it should have pinned at that angle. That's kind of whack. Lobby 100, do you want to shoot? Shoot? Not really? I see how it is, Mystery 100. Alright, BZ. You can try side scraping all you like, I promise. BZ, your gun handling is not that good. Although he has AP standards, so W for him. Oh, never mind. L for him. BZ is getting cooked now. Can we push the front side here? Oh, wait. He's going to back up. He's definitely going to back up. That 4005 is being way too aggressive back here. I'm just going to shoot AP. I can't be bothered trying to risk the HE there. It's safer to shoot the HP with this tank's accuracy. So, nice shot into the 4005 there. Our M4 is spawn sniping, so W. We have a little 40, a little cover fire on our rear, you see. Really wants to 1B. Do you like to repeat that, buddy? How? Where does it... Look at that angling. How does that ricochet? It was completely gray side. Oh my gosh. Did it hit his turret? It must have hit his turret. I don't see how else that shot would have ricocheted there. A turret shot's the only explanation I can think for how that would ricochet. I don't even want to waste a shot on this dude, but whatever. It's already game over at this point. Oh my gosh, this 1-2-1's so annoying. But he's like, I have the side scraping king, dude. Look at him. He's a grandmaster at side scraping. Oh my gosh, I'm wasting my time. Oh, he's gonna get wrecked, man. But he's just sitting there side scraping instead of pushing on the flank or something with the 4005. Terrible damage game, dude. Their team was just disintegrated. I should have just pushed heavy side aggro with our version 4 and 57, to be honest. I wasted too much time in the mid there. Then again, I didn't expect their whole team to fall apart so fast with the E100BZ and everything there holding that corner. And I thought their XM would probably be there as well. But I think the XM went into our spawn and died. I'm not 100% sure, but it's over. We're not getting more damage out. Very nice. Ugh. Oh, I know why that shot bounced off the side of a 121B. It's because it has APCR. I forgot. APCR is just terrible. It's just a terrible ammo type. Well, that was a terrible game. Some of these games are just way too fast and one-sided, man. You can't even enjoy games that are that quick and over. It's like you don't even... I could literally be AFK. My team probably would have won that, no problem. Breezy probably ran it with refined gun. Yeah, maybe. It doesn't really matter. The BZ's gun is actually surprisingly okay for its alpha. 121B side scraping, womp womp. I know, what was man's thinking? He just sat there side scraping. If he had like flanked with his team, he could have been shooting on DPM, but no, that whole game, he was just sitting there watching a corner, wasting all that time. At this time, like, come on, if you're a med, you have to know what to do. Sitting on a corner side scraping is not what your team needs right now. It's quickly clearing out guns. I still don't know how that shot ricocheted off his whole side. Because I didn't really see too much of his turret in the reticle there, but I'm assuming it must have hit some wonky, like, corner on the turret of the 121B, or it's just APCR is so bad it ricocheted off a perfectly gray side shot. That also could be a possibility. But this is a much better map for me. And hopefully the enemy team also play over on this end here. What? Okay, teammates, please do not all just sit in Narnia here and let their whole team push up for free. That just don't make sense, alright, buddies? Oh my gosh, look at my team, dude. Look at my team. Yep. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Keep sitting back there and staring at a Leo that you're never gonna kill. Meanwhile, you're gonna give up all of the front map control here. All of it. Oh gosh, this team is so silly, dude. Dude, look at this team! What are you doing? Nah. Okay, I give up, dude. I give up. This is the worst, one of the worst maps in the game because everyone sits back and sits in spawn and does nothing. Minotauro, you could have pushed up and supported me. You could have farmed the IS-8, the IS-7. Wasted all of his time shooting at a Leo he's never gonna kill. Okay, E5 spawn sniping. TVP sitting in a ditch instead of taking corner. E75 went down low. 752 sniping in the back. Like, yeah. That's gonna be it for the 60 TP games, man. I hate relying on these absolute buffoons of teammates. Let me take a bet out. I want some chill games before we end the stream, and I think the Leo will be my choice here. Well, that's not too surprising. I'm like, this is a pretty decent map as long as my teammates support me. Holy man, they let their whole team push all the way through CCAP for free. I even pushed into CCAP and got myself nuked going there just so my team would not lose that map control. Just so my team would not lose that map control. What do you mean your mistake? There was no mistakes made there. If you are playing med side on that spawn, you have to take CCAP. If you don't, you're gonna lose 90% of the time. Like, if you sit back like my whole team did there, you get surrounded and you lose. I had to push into CCAP, and sometimes the only way to get your teammates to go is if you go yourself. That's why I pushed in there. I don't push in there because I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great for farming damage. I do it so I can encourage my rather silly allies to do the same. Ah, finally, I'm playing a tank with a good gun. This feels a whole lot nicer. All right, but as you can see, my allies were really nowhere to be found there. This 1-2-1 is making some silly plays. Oh, this is so much better. I don't mind the 60 TP, but man, I just hate playing tanks that are so reliant on their teams. This tank is much more up my alley. Okay, so there's the grill. Enemy 60 TP's in Narnia. Enemy 183 is rotating out a little bit here. There we go. Oh, dude, you just cannot beat this tank's gun. You really can't beat the Leo's gun, dude. It's one of the best in the game. Oh, wow. Their chieftain already got ammo racked. Was not expecting my man to get ammo racked. We might take a shot from the grill here. Take a ricochet, I mean. Hello. Oh, of course you damaged my gunner the moment I fired. You're so uncool, brother. Alrighty. Oh boy, it's so nice to play med again. So nice. I feel right at home when I'm in medium tanks. Okay, I don't know what's up with the 183's turret roof armor nowadays, but it's kind of cracked, not gonna lie. There we go. We have our reticle calibration back now. This 183 is just gonna sit here and get farmed out, I guess, while he tries and shoots me. He's down. W. Just 2 heavy sets left. Ah, yeah, that's just a dumb idea. Oh, well, like you could say it was a mistake in that scenario, but trust me, if I sit back with my team's gonna lose regardless. You have to take CCAP control. I don't know how many times I've been preaching that for that spawn of the map. If you don't take CCAP control, you just get surrounded and lose. Most of the time. It's really the only way to play it. I went there under the sole hope that my Minotauro, 4005, and all those players would assist me. The problem is they all sat there staring at a Leo 1, and our 752 and D75 went into Narnia, right? Okay, 4K damage. So, I don't even... Yeah, they lost. Of course they lost. Of course I got a downvote from Rafaldo, the spawn sniping... Rafaldo also over here, the spawn sniping 48%er. Good job, buddy. Like, 4005 did 800 damage, and like you can see, it was never going to be close. They only lost 1 player that whole game. It was never going to be close. It never was. You lose CCAP on that map from that spawn, it's a loss 90% of the time. This is like the fundamental thing you have to understand. Med site is nowhere near as important as controlling the CCAP on that map. You have C-cap control, you can bunker down and hold the lower half of C-cap, and their meds are going to be useless at shooting at you. Combine that with maybe a TD staying in the back, the crossfire at the meds, and a couple allies pushed up with you. It's really easy. You also got downloaded for the devil. Did I? I just got, or is that his name? I'm not really sure what that player's name was. But, yeah, I've always said it. If your team doesn't push up the C on that map, it's going to be a loss regardless. And you could see, like, it wasn't even close. You could say I made a mistake there, but it wasn't like that was even a close game in the end. My allies only picked up 1 clear that whole battle. And that was with me putting shots into both the IS-8 and the IS-7 there and causing them to put their tanks in bad positioning. I just wish people, like, would learn how to play that map. It's been around for so long. And the spawn discrepancies have been around since forever. Actually, yeah, basically since the map was introduced, but players still just don't know. Oh, this is what a good gun is like, my dudes. This is what a good gun is like. Oh my gosh, I cannot get enough of the Leo one. I really can't. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of an L. Oh, never mind. A bit of an L for the IS-7. Never mind. Not for me. Alrighty. I might get hit by the Sheridan here, but I actually got to back out slightly in order to start dealing with the crossfires we may have to come up with soon. Just let me back around the corner here, buddy, so I can help out on the encounter cap soon. Nice. The version 4 is in a bad spot here. The 183 is pushing in from behind. I'll probably rotate through with the 183 here, and we can start dealing with this VZ very quickly. Yeah, there we go. There's the VZ. Hello, Mr. VZ. Quick shot into you. Oh my. This good old-fashioned Leo action is what I'm after. This gun is just built different, dude. Like, look at it. It's alpha. It's DPM. Everything about this gun. I love it. And I should have a batch out for support if this VZ decides he wants to yellow up into me here. Alright, that's fine. What the heck was that? Alrighty. Another track shot maybe? Not quite. Buddy is trying to run for the 183 here. Understandably so. Let's maybe put another shot towards his rear there. Nice stuff. Alrighty. VZ gonna give me another shot into his tracks there. Also good stuff. And I'm actually just gonna take a shot here to clear him. Nice. God, I love this tank so much. It's just crazy how good its gun is. It makes such a big difference, man, having an accurate tank with a good gun. the ease at which you can rotate around and just clear tanks out is sublime. Okay, we can still lose this though if we're not careful. I don't think the Sheridan has a shot on me. He does not. You gotta see which way the Yag's looking though. Oh, he's not looking at me. Let's W. Just track him real quick, make him waste a repair kit. The more repair kits I get him to use, the better. That way, if he does try pushing up on me, he'll get cleared out pretty quickly. I think the Yag just fired. Clear the care out first. Nice. Okay, Sheridan failed his HE shell there. Another shot to the Yag here. I should hopefully have the speed to retrack him here. I'm just going to take the AP through the front there. Nice. 5k. Easy peasy. Another shot to lower plate. But he's messing around with the highest DPM med in tier 10 here. So he doesn't really stand a chance. There we go. Nice. Oh, I love my medium tank so much. I love him. Especially the Leo. The Leo's gun is just so good. Yeah, Leo feels a bit like a medium light tank. It does. Like 5.8k damage, right? Like this game was okay. That was 4k, but then next game 5.8. It's just this is how I relax at the end of the day, or at the end of a blitz session. I take out a medium tank I like, and it's just so fun. That feels Oh my goodness. I'm 64% playing since 2014. Okay, buddy. I am 73%. I have 90% of my games in tier 10. I have between most tier 10s I play nowadays between 3,500 and 4,000 average damage in. So like, I don't get the point you're trying to make there, buddy. I seriously don't. Being 64% career really doesn't mean anything. What matters is how much you win in tier 10. Then if you have like a 75% solo win rate in tier 10, I'll say, okay, you know, you got me there. You have like equally good advice. I don't get what's your point though. Sitting back with my team is not going to get us a win on that map. I've made that play hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times at this point. And when your team does provide you just a bit of support, it almost always results in your team having a very good chance at winning. When your whole team decides to sit behind that hill, it almost always ends up in a loss. Oh my goodness. I was itching my nose because Bobby, and I accidentally hatch sniped the chieftain. That chieftain is not binking. What are you doing, Bobby? Why are you scratching my computer? You silly kitty. All right, so we spotted up mid a bit. Their team does not seem to be here. Not surprised, they have a lot of TDs, but my allies are kind of... Our 4005 is cooking, but he got cooked. Oh my gosh. I have Bobby, I have Bobby's fur all over my face right now. It's not making things very easy for me. All right, I wonder if this Sheridan is going to give me a shot here. There we go, quick shot. Oh my, I just love this gun so much. So that's 700 damage so far. Now, judging by what happened to our 4005, they got quite a few TDs back there. They have 3 tier 10 TDs, we'll want to watch out for them. No, we've actually match play by 50. I mean, it is what it is. I definitely am willing to take advice when I make mistakes. And I make bad plays all the time on stream. But I am going to say, taking C-Cap on Port Bay is still one of the most important plays you can do in order to get your team a dub. If you want to sit back and snipe to try and increase your chances of getting damage, that's great. Do it. Just don't expect to win very often doing that. I'm going for wins, not damage here. And from my experience playing on this map for probably half a decade or more now, the best way to do that is to take control of that middle portion of the map. All right, let's see. We have a lot of unspotted TDs back here. Ooh. What a waste of my ready cal. Let's see. Do you think there's a 45 back here? I'm going to take a blind shot and see. If I get spotted, he's back there. Maybe. He might be back there, or maybe something else spotted me from the mid here. Let's see. There is a chieftain back here. I'm going to start shooting the chieftain because I want to start clearing out guns for my allies here. High explosive shell. Nice clear. Good stuff. This was a okay rotation, I think, to make. 57's in the open. Boom, another shell. Alright, so the 4005 was there, and I did blind fire him. Lol. Alrighty. Nice. Alright, so I think we've done okay so far. The 45's not distracted, so I can just make that rotation back and start clearing them out. Not the highest damage game, but I wanted to make sure I was avoiding those TDs when I made my rotation there. And you can see I did blind fire the 4005. That's why it's good to test the bushes out. You know, if there's a chance there's a TD back there, test it out, see if they're back there or not. No spall in the 4005, so he'll be a great farm for me if I can keep him in my line of sight for a little longer. Nice. Tank has good HE alpha too. And this 183 is kind of just tracked here, so I'm gonna track him again. The 5A probably has a clear on the 183 there. Yep. Oh, 4005. Oh, yes. There we go. Now we're cooking. And still a pretty easy... one more shot gets me to 4k damage game. That's why I just love the Leo, man. You can just make those late game rotations and farm up an absolute storm. Alright, one track shot to this dude here. Whee! Let's retrack him. Just to waste his time enough for me to get one more shot in without taking an extra. Wow. Nice. All right, 4,300 damage there. Good stuff. Oh, chat is funny right now. See, like with the meta right now, who would go anywhere else other than C-Cap on Port Bay? It ain't 2018 no more, bruh. Even in 2018, C-Cap was the meta, dude. Like, straight up. Like, you had to have corner control more in 2018, but C-Cap has always been really important on that map. Is A-Cap under the bridge in Port Bay? No, on Port Bay, A-Cap is just basically dead center and near the port area, if I remember correctly. C-Cap is the hill where I went into 60 TP, and B is in front of the cathedral in front of it. I think that was the cathedral, or whatever that big building is, the courthouse or something. Yeah. Alrighty, so we get some early spots off here. I'm not going to overextend since I got spotted on the crossing. That would just be uncool. But I would like some information on what their team's doing. Now, unfortunately, on this map, Vineyards A is kind of a bit of a nasty Kind of a bit of a nasty map design here. It's really hard to hold our A side. And they do have a couple of big TDs that I don't want to get hit by. Primarily the 183. Once we know the 183's position, we might be okay. 183 and Sheridan and E100 is also a TD in most players' minds nowadays. Let's see. Our object will spot that crossing. I'll keep just doing little micro peeks here in order to try and get more info on what their team's up to. And so far, I think most of their team's gone ruined side because no one has been spotted. Or they're all in spawn. That could be an option too. Alright, so I don't think the 183 will be able to spot me from back there. Put a quick shot into him, immediately back up into safety. There we go. So we now know where the 183 is located. 50 TP spawn sniping, apparently. Alrighty. Gosh, quick shot into this dude's lower plate. Nice. And another shot. Maybe track shot. Alrighty, so they have one player spawn sniping. They have a 183 cross firing out the mid. I'm gonna wait till hopefully my camera's reset enough for me to cross back safely here. Gotta be fast about it. There we go. And I'm gonna make a bit of a rotation out to help spot up the patent and stuff that are pushing onto my allies here. Although, Bandung got himself nuked, so that's a W. Nice. 1-for-1 clears here. Okay. Judging by that Conway's nuke, they also have an E100 and something else sniping back there. There's really no other explanation for how that dude just got instantly annihilated unless their whole team's sniping back there. Oh, how interesting. The 1-2-1B, or the 1-2-1 rotated back. Oh, nice shot, 183. If we can clear out the CC, that'll be huge for my allies here. So, let me see if I can get a clear shot onto the CC here. There we go. Baited him a little. I'm going to pull forward just in case that 183 is pulling to the mid. I don't want to get myself crossfired just yet. Lovely. And now we have a decent amount of town control. And it looks like our spawn is also somewhat in control. That's not too bad. The Sheridan's in town too. Dude, these players are doing some wacky stuff. I'll tell you that. Dang. I wasn't able to spawn through that bush there. Auto aim. Auto aim. Tracked onto him a little too hard. Sag. I'll help you out, 183. Just sit back and chill. Wait for my camo to reset, and I'll rotate back to assist you here. I don't know if that Sheridan's going to full commit or not, but I do have to watch my rear. Okay, you know what? Our 60 TP rotated with me. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to do the risky crossing here just to make sure we can get the Sheridan out of this corner here. If he's still back in this position. Oh, he is. Okay, there's the Sheridan. Nice. Yeah, Humzee. The heck? I thought the Sheridan was going to continue running out. Okay. And he paused right in front of our 60 TP too. What a bizarre play by Mr. Sheridan. But Sheridan's still going to run away. He doesn't have a choice here. There we go. Very nice. 60 TP got a little distracted. This is quite the slow game. This is why I hate the spawn in vineyards, man. It's so hard to make any kind of pressure plays. I'm a little concerned holding here because the 183 could shoot me maybe. But I do want to put a shot into this 1-2-1. There we go. 2k damage dealt. We're going to just keep chilling for now. Okay, there's the 183. Oh, there's the 50 TP. Why is dude just sitting on that corner like that? That's crazy. Alright, quick shot into him there. Nice. Did he spot me? I don't think he did. Another shot. W. Alright, 60 TP should still be okay for the time being. There's the 100. Let's track the 100 in place for starters. Get on the waster repair kit maybe. This 50 TP's also looking back for me. Ah! Nice! That track shot was definitely worth. Okay. Let's see which way is this 100 looking. Not looking at me at the moment. Track him again. This is why I'll forever love the Leo. 60 TP. You can hit another shot until him while he's tracked, right? Get him 60 TP. I have faith. No, 60 TP. You're supposed to shoot him there. What the Sheridan doing? Nice. Excellent work. Track shots galore for the win. Oh my gosh, I got so much cap fur in my nose from Bobby. It's kind of funny. Not the most pleasant sensation though. Oh. Thank you, Bobby. I do appreciate that. Alrighty. I'm gonna take it to this 50 TP is probably still hiding back there. I don't know if the 183 has crossfire, so wish me luck on the crossing, guys. There we go. Nice little Maxra there. He gets taken out. Good stuff. Now we just have a 183 problem here. Who might be around this corner. Oh, he's definitely waiting for us. Nice. 4.5. Lovely. A little bit of careful gameplay goes a long way. 4.6. 4.7. Medical coverage on Leo is such a waste of consumables? I don't think so. Personally. It's not a requirement to play well on the Leo, but I've had a lot of games where that reticle calibration was very clutch. Is the Leo one better than better version of the 140? I would argue, yeah. Simply because the Leo has 8 degrees of gun depression, it's still pretty much just as fast. It is a little larger, which is both a good and bad thing, and both really don't have any armor. So I would generally take the Leo over the 140, although I will give credit to 140. 140 is a little better at perma-track because of its shorter reload, but it's less likely to track because of its 300 alpha. Like, that's a kind of a trade-off. But with the 4.8 second reload on the 140, perma-tracking is really easy. And 140, if I remember correctly, has better on-movement dispersion. So that's kind of nice. 1509 is a class 1. Yeah, dude. Leo's so popular. It's actually a genuinely hard tank to ace. Is T68 best medium? No, I would say the best all-round best med is probably still going to be the STB1, just because it hits everything on the mark, right? Good pen, decent enough alpha, decent enough accuracy, decent enough DPM, very good armor on the turret especially, hold on capabilities, good mobility. So I think still the STB is going to be your all-round best tier 10 med. But the 62A definitely got a lot stronger with its armor buffs, I will admit. Its armor buffs are kind of insane, to be honest. No one spotted just yet. I do not see anyone over here. I'm going to wait just a moment, though. I really don't trust their team. They might just be really delayed in their crossing. Would you look at that? The Yak notices me. Or, no, Yak spot area 100 here. Very nice. Alright, so here's where Ready Cow would be, like, super helpful. Right? Hitting these little snipe shots on the Yak's hatch, for instance, right? Regular Leo would still take a little bit of time to aim that shot in. That's why I take Ready Cal. It's just for that extra shot or two of damage, and that shot or two of damage can make a huge difference in the game, long run. You see, without the reticle calibration, it's a lot more tricky to hit it, just because the dispersion is so much more increased. Even though the Leo has really good dispersion. And since I'm running Rammer, I don't have any good heat pen, so it's even more paramount that I'm able to hit those shots. Alrighty. Not really worth shooting that one. Maybe this one? Yeah. That's kind of a hard shot, so I'm not too fussed about that one missing. Is this water gonna poke here in a moment? I don't know. It looked like he was pulling up a bit. Oh no, he's not. I don't like being stuck in a potential massive crossfire with an unspotted 183, so I am going to get my team C-cap because it's important for us to have a chance of winning here. The 183 was back there last I saw, to be fair. I don't think he's going to push out with the Conqueror there, but you know... nice, we're just getting wrecked. That's cool. Alrighty. Let's put a quick shot into this man's here. You can also see the Emil's positioning. I might take a shot from him. That's fine by me. I don't mind trading a 1-for-1. Track shot? Ah, I almost got the track shot there. Alrighty. I should have enough time here for one more shot of damage here into this Jaegeroo. There we go. See? Ready Cal. I'm telling you, man. It makes those hat shots more valuable. And a lot easier to hit. Okay, I think this Emil just dumped his magazine here almost. Of course, that one goes to Narnia. Got the shot. Nice. We're just going to keep farming the best I can from here. Wish my team would clear out that Yag. It would save me a lot of potential heartache here. That Yag being alive is going to be a bit of a problem. Dang, I really needed these guys to push the Yag there. Okay, Mill just pulled back for a moment, though. I'm going to shoot the 183 instead. Just gotta keep an eye out for that Yag's positioning here. Nice, the mill's rotating out. Let's see if we can get the kill shot with a max roll. Nice. I am also not going to risk taking more than one shot from this dude if I can help it. Oh, I am dead. Ah! No way! RNG! I love you. No way! that was complete. Just luck. Luck, nothing else. Just luck. 100% luck there. That's all I can say. That was 100% luck on my part. Oh my gosh, RNG is insane. Nice. Where? The bottom of my mantlet. No way. RNGs is like, you will not die today, sir. I'm like, thank you. Or at least I won't die yet. Alright, boys, we need to go get caps here. Our 183's AFK. That's an L. Massive, massive L. I'm just gonna have to go for the last minute crossing and clear here on their players. Okay, really clutch. You have to tell the homie here to get into B cap. Ah, you don't hit those. No, he hit it. Oh, come on. I had to go for A or something. It's Jover because of the it's Jover because of this. We had an AFK all game. If that Conqueror had managed to clear out the Yag there with a Hes shell though, this would never have been a situation because I could have pulled down from the mid area and started flanking their team more hardcore. It was a good try. It was a good try. I had a feeling the mill would go for that, but I didn't really have a choice there. There was just too much of a cap deficit. I can't believe this dude farmed 5k on my allies there. Mind you, he farmed... Oh, he got a colo too. He farmed a few on me, but we had a couple donuts there. Oh my gosh. Go play a real competitive game. Abdul Botengi. Very nice. At least play for if you want to be pro. What? I don't even know what's happening in chat. I'll review it later. Alright. I want to end this on a win, so let's go for a good old W in the Leo. The stream's gone on for a little bit longer than I planned, but I'm having fun in the Leo 1. Basically 4Ks every single game, because that's just what the Leo cooks. 30B unfortunately got the early spot on me, which I was hoping he wouldn't, but not the end of the world. Okay, that is a 183. That is something I do not want to shoot at me. Okay, so we know the 183's positioning. My allies are kind of going in towards town here. 30B's in Narnia for the time being. 183 still in a bit of a wacky spot here. With my whole team going town, I don't think I have much of a choice here other than... Let's aim this one in. Nice, 370 on the mouse there. Who did not spot me up. Alright, well this is weird. My whole team wants to go town. I was just spotting B to get a feel for what their team was doing, but since my whole team's going town, I don't really have a choice. I need to go town too here. Because if I get yelled by the Sheridan 30B or something, it's just not going to end well for me, so... Yeah, boys, just making a quick rotation into town as well. I really didn't want to stick our whole team here, but as you can see, my whole team wanted to go this way, so... What choice do I have? Am I right? Quick rotations! Whee! Okay. Now we're talking. IS-7. Just pop them consumable so the easy pens here. No, oh, come on, bad shot. Do you mind giving me a little bit more space there, buddy? I couldn't back up because of him. This is where calibrated Leo would be kind of nice, low-key. But I could still pen the IS-7 here. IS-7's in all kinds of trouble right now. Oh. Mans is so unpredictable with his movements, it's actually getting me. Mind you, I am playing a... I am playing a Leo 1, so... Not like I have the highest standard pen here. There we go, another shot to this dude. I guess just going with the heavy tanks is kind of working out here. The C100 seems to be lagging. Very good, very good. Hello. Goodbye. Sir, you do not have to shoot at me. I promise you, I am not worth shooting. I promise you. Alright, let's see what Mr. Mousy Poo is up to. Not much. Retrack. Alrighty, and hopefully that'll give me just enough time for a lower plate shot here. W. and I can continue kind of dealing with Mr. Mouse. Once again, this is where I still think Ready Cow is kind of beneficial, because I can barely poke this mouse in order to pen him, right? It's really easy for me just to take these little snapshots and pen his cheeks and everything with heat. And I don't have to worry about aiming. I just have to get the reticle dead center of his tank here, right? This is why with my personal playstyle on the tank, I like to run Ready Cal. Just that, you know, those few seconds of having almost perfect accuracy is something else. Their team really didn't capture A and B. That surprises me. Okay. Here's the problem, though. My allies are still kind of throwing here, potentially. Okay, that's the 183's positioning. Get him I7. WI7 play. Alrighty. We're going to have a 183 to deal with here shortly as well. 183 just fired his gun, so 1, 2, 3. Track him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Get him IS4. W IS4 plays. Good stuff, dude. Alright. So I still have an E4 here, but the E4 is AFK versus a full HP AMX30B, who unfortunately is about to kill him with one tap here. That's not good for me. Oh my gosh, he's shooting at me too. I need to wait. I need to bait him out as hard as possible here. Nice. Made him waste a repair kit as well. Okay. I got him on DPM here. 380. I should still out-reload him, I think, even with rammer. Whew! That last second shot adjustment was insane. Oh no. Oh no! My repair speed! No! I was really hoping that wouldn't be the case. Okay. I got this on caps. I just have to play the long game here. Keep him spotted. Don't poke. Of course, he had to damage my track there. It was fine the ammo rack, but the track was a huge L. Alright. I need to wipe the sweat off my hands. Ooh, nope. Not today, buddy. Take that L. What a game to leave it on. What a game to leave it on. Literally sweating balls. Oh, I'm happy with that, eh? Ugh. Leo, you are my baby. I love you. Yes, that's, once again, you can see the validity to an extent of using Ready Cal. Oh my... Oh, I actually feel bad for this dude. He did 8,200 damage. Although, let's be fair here. He was farming an AFK. So we have to subtract a bit of damage there. But still, he had a good game. we both were cooking. We were both cooking. GG to the 30B there. I will say though, from how that game was looking, Buddy literally sat entrance of town farming my heavy tanks for like 2 whole minutes there without anyone trying to shoot at him. So like, it was a good farm simulator, but that's a bit unfortunate. We both cooked. Both of our teams are trash. Our 907 did okay. Our IS7 I guess did okay, but like our E5 did a donut, and the E4 just went AFK. Both of us did good. AMX was gaming. He was gaming, but he did not game against the Leo 1's DPM. That is a scenario that justifies running Rammer, by the way. Because without Rammer, I probably wouldn't have been able to beat him. Because he had full HP and I didn't. I was like 1,700, no, 1,300 HP versus full HP. So just hitting those extra couple little shots and getting that reload buff on him was all that was required. But GG to 30B though. GG to 30B. He had a good game too. I respect it. Mr. 30B had a good game. So what am I averaging into Leo then? As you can see, I'm a very talented Leo player. 4,600 with 10 games. That was fun. One thing you said was incorrect, Chef. Don't worry when the 183 aims at you. Worry when it aims to the person next to you. True. I think 5.6k on Leo is an ace. Well, hey, at least we know 1,800 base XP is an ace. We do know 1,800 base XP is an ace with 7,500 damage there. That was quite an interesting game. Both teams basically just folded into the heavy side there. I mean, their Leo, I mean, their 30B and Sheridan did flank around a bit, but I bet that Leo really regrets that he didn't cap A when he was there. Because if he had the cap point pressure, he could have brought me to a one-shot and played passive, and he would have won. He would not have had to try and kill me there. Like, not getting that base actually eventually ended up ruining his game. Anyways, before we get off for the day, I have some Bobby. Bobby, come here. Come here, Bobbers. Come say hi to the stream. Oh, well, she is saying hi to the stream right now. Hi. Say hello, you very sweet kitten. There you are. Oh, who's a good kitty? All right, yeah, I am actually, while Bobby is entertaining you guys, I need to look at chat real quick. Make sure everything's looking good in chat. All right, Abdul. Bobby, please stop hitting the wire on the camera. Abdul. Okay, Abdul, you are getting banned. Hey, Bobby. Oh no, I banned the wrong person. Well, actually, no, you were also inciting the conflict. Okay, yeah, actually, that was motivated by religion, so that's a deserved ban. Abdul's also getting banned because you guys were just both going ham in chat, so that's 2 bans there. And let's see. I want to see if things chilled out with that person from earlier, assuming I can go up and chat enough. Good girl, Bobby. Bobby's just entertaining you while I do this. Hi, girl. Where was that person? Let's see.
Really enjoying your streams and gameplay.
Oh my gosh! Anonymous! Sorry, it's so tiny. Let me real quick change it and repeat it so the stream can view it. Thank you very much. An awesome $100 donation. Really do appreciate that. This is just a repeat of the dono, I think.
Really enjoying your streams.
Yeah, this is just
and
a repeat
gameplay.
the same tip. I just want everyone in the stream so they can see that it was a dono. Thank you very much. I'm gonna maybe Sinister or someone like that. Thank you very much for the donation. Really do appreciate the support there. Sorry, I'm just a little busy moderating chat. I don't have any moderators in here right now, so I need to go through. He was looking right and pushed on 4 tanks without seeing them. Lol. I mean, oh my goodness. I just can't be bothered with some of these people in chat, man. I'll just give a 24-hour timeout to some of them. Not that it matters, but they won't be available for tomorrow's stream. Okay. All right. Sorry about the delay there. I had a couple bans to dish out and some timeouts to dish out as well because some of y'all in chat were being a little uncouth, and that's some of that behavior is not stuff that I endorse. So I quick ban. Your cat should be a moderator. She would be a great moderator. She would sleep on the keyboard and just randomly ban people. That's what she would do. You would start banning people on. Oh yeah, see, look, she's already excited. She's like, let's start banning them. Bobby, bite my hand if you want to ban them. Bite it. Yes, you want to ban them. Yes, I knew you wanted to ban them. Oh yeah, she definitely wants to ban them. Oh my goodness. What a silly cow. Don't worry, I'm not actually hitting her. It's how she plays. See, you can give her little taps and stuff. This is just how she is playfully. Ah. For the first time I caught you streaming, only to find you are finished. Yeah, sorry about that. I've been going for about 2 hours, and that's a little bit over the time limit that I usually hold. So, Gavin, thanks for the epic gameplay. Yes, my pleasure. Glad you guys were able to enjoy. I'm really happy with that last game I had in Leo. I think that was a fun game. I actually feel kind of bad for the 30B. Dude cooked up a really good game there, but you know, it's fair. While playing that game, I didn't know he was on AK damage, so oops. But yeah, thank you very much everyone for dropping by, everyone who liked the stream, all the donations, really do appreciate that. Hope y'all are having a good evening, and we'll have a good rest of your evening. Hopefully I will see you back tomorrow. Maybe I should look at some stream ideas with you before I head off, though. Before I head off, let me go for some stream ideas here. All right, let's see. We just finished the 60 TP stream. Where was the 60 TP stream? Okay, I thought I had it on my list. Somewhere. Did I miss it? Maybe I didn't have it on my list. I thought I did. So we could still try the 121B, although maybe I'll just wait till the 121B is in shop. Type 71? Ain't no way. Ain't no way you want Type 71. Oh wait, I already did the one. Did I do the 113? Did I do the 113? No. Okay, you know what? We're doing 113. Also, no spamming chat, please, Mark. Please, Mark. No spamming chat. You'll just get a 10-second timeout, but no spam, please. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do the. I don't think I've done the 113 yet. Yeah, I want to do the 113. I want to do the 113. So that's what I'll try. That's probably what I'll do next. If there's no new premiums, 113 is what we're gonna cook up. So yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for dropping by. I will see you next time. Take care and peace.